Snipers, you have to see what's happening in the Bitcoin price this Sunday as we have equity markets opening up in less than 24 hours. And before we start to see institutional participation, I wanted to get out this emergency update to you, snipers, because exactly as promised, we took a long position on Bitcoin when we first tested 21,000 US dollars. That has already hit two profit targets with Bitcoin already reaching 21,800. But the question is Bitcoin going to hold 21,000 US dollars where we currently have market structural support, a third higher low has formed. We've yet to see bearish hourly and 4-hour candles below this market structural support. And check this out, snipers. It's not just the market structural support. We also are sitting at the support of this channel that Bitcoin is currently in. And so let's talk about the bullish and bearish case, snipers. Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm if you support this content. So if we break this $21,000 support level, hourly and 4-hour candle confirmations, which we've yet to get any full hourly candles below the support level, the immediate short-term support just below 21,000 is going to be the 2018 previous all-time high at 19,798. And then below that, we have 17,204. And in the immediate short term, the resistance level is 23,795 because notice how we now have a new previous weekly open, and it's not a coincidence. It's sitting right at that $24,300 resistance level, which we've been talking about here on the Snipers channel for quite some time. And so Bitcoin in the middle of this range, what are some early confirmations and puzzle pieces that we have to monitor this week? Well, the first thing I want to talk about is Bitcoin against the SPY. If we're going to be seeing a bearish scenario play out, the earliest confirmation is going to be this Bitcoin to SPY chart forming new yearly lows. You can see it looks very different than a Bitcoin to US dollar chart, with price action currently testing the most important support level we have to monitor, the Bitcoin against SPY chart. And also the DXY is going to be extremely important this week because you can see we're also potentially about to form new yearly highs, but we've yet to do so. Why is that important? Well, as long as Bitcoin against SPY doesn't break down from its yearly lows, or the DXY does not break its yearly highs, I don't expect Bitcoin to come below 17,600, which is Bitcoin's yearly low. But if the DXY does break this yearly high, or if the Bitcoin to SPY chart breaks its yearly low, then it certainly will put a bearish scenario on the table for Bitcoin to maybe even come down below 17,600, potentially towards the $17,204 support level to form a lower low. And so those are two very important puzzle pieces we have to monitor this week. The S&P 500, by the way, is facing its bear market resistance level as well. We'll continue to monitor the S&P 500 coming into this week, but we've yet to see equity markets open up. And so there's not much more to talk about there. Ethereum against the US dollar pairing, the new previous weekly open sitting just below 1980. You can see the range that Ethereum is currently in. The only level of support that we have right now is 1440, the 2018 previous all-time high. If we break 1440, 1277 comes on the table. And right now, if we want to see further upside for Ethereum, we have to get back above 1760, which is currently the immediate short-term resistance level. The Ethereum to Bitcoin chart is cooling off from 80,000 Satoshis. That's not a surprise. We've found resistance there in the past quite often. And so I am certainly not surprised to see that. So the total cryptocurrency market cap, you can see, rejected this important level here at 1.132 trillion US dollars. But the reason I'm not concerned, snipers, the reason that we took a long position on Bitcoin is because I've been preaching the fact that as long as the S&P 500, the DXY, and the Bitcoin against SPY chart are holding strong, then there's no reason for Bitcoin to see further downside, that we could just be seeing a liquidity grab here down at these lower levels before we see continuation into the upside. And the reason I say that is the S&P 500, despite facing this bear market resistance level, is still above its 20-week moving average. And for Bitcoin, that sits at 28,000 US dollars. So as long as S&P 500 does not come below its 20-week moving average, it keeps a bullish scenario on the table for Bitcoin. As long as the DXY does not form new yearly highs, it keeps a bullish scenario on the table for Bitcoin. As long as Bitcoin against SPY doesn't break down, it keeps the bullish scenario on the table for Bitcoin. So right now, as I record this video on a Sunday, there's nothing to worry about for Bitcoin to come back below 17,600. That could change into this week, which is why it's going to be important to stay tuned to the Snipers channel this week, because we'll keep you guys updated as always. Those are the things that I'm watching this week, snipers. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I appreciate each and every one of you tuned into the Snipers channel. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Snipers